Hey there everybody, welcome back to another video log of my rather long and lonely mission here on Planet Massage 2 ABB. Yeah, I've been a little bit busier than normal between putting these videos out, and I guess we better start by showing you what I've been doing. I'm on top of the roof. We have a sort of roof. It's a flat roof made of knot roof. If we just hop down here, that's a little bit far. That was not what I intended to do. But I had a little bit more platform there. Oh well. Didn't hurt too bad. But yeah, this is the roof. I've finished all the walls. Everywhere has got walls on this building, and everywhere's covered in a roof. And I thought I would put up some of these platforms so that I can, get a bit of a look around. It's been a while since I've had a decent lookout platform at the base. So there it is, and these are the new stairs going up. Very exciting, I know, new stairs. What's more exciting is the copper factory now has a roof as well. Well, most of a roof. It's got a couple of pieces missing. But yeah, it's got a roof. I don't think we need to actually go over there. I suppose you could see it a bit from the top of the lookout platform. And the concrete factory has a roof as well, and some more walls. So that I took a little bit long making this, but I love it. And I got bored of always going all the way down and around, so I've made this bridge, and we're going to go down and have a look at this. This is cool. Well, I think it's cool. It needs a better support here. This is looking a little bit temporary, and it is. So we'll work on that at some point. But yeah, just got some support. And you're going to see a theme in today's work so far, because there's been other bridges built as well. So let's just pop down here, and had a little bit of a change in this corridor if you're really observant. We've got this nice big window here now as well, and windows all along the front of the building. Let's just come over here, and this is the new bridge to come over to the concrete factory, and I'm loving it. I think I can get some better materials for these pieces, and it's going to look so much better with that. These railings actually do stop you falling down. There's holes, but they're not big enough to fall down. I haven't tested that one. But yeah, so then there's the new concrete factory up close, and lots more windows on the front of here as well. I haven't done windows on this floor yet. I probably will, but not yet. And then there's been a few of the copper factory over here. And as you can see, despite me putting windows everywhere, I'm absolutely backed up on that silica now. Still making the quartz crystals, and you get a really good view of like the top of the sink here, which is great. So I'm really glad I built this, even if it's just for showing off where we are. And we're gonna head on over to the other side of the river next, because that's where most of today's sort of work is going to happen. We're going to work on getting the steel production happening, things like that. But in order to get there, we are not going to swim across the river. No, we are going to take the brand new bridge I've built. You can just about see it in the fog. It's probably disappearing now, but it's this nip down here. See, this is still a long way to walk, and it's not ideal, but there's not much other choice actually. So we were heading down these steps before, and then swimming across, following where the pylons go in, but that's no good anymore. We need something a bit better. And hopefully you agree this is a bit better. We've got like just to get over this, just a catwalk, and then some nice solid foundations. I've been messing around with these curvy pieces. There's not much room for curvy rounded stuff with everything that I've got for building. So yeah, I've got that, and then because we're going to come down at an angle here, I thought that worked kind of nice. And we're just going to come down. There's still quite a way to go. You can see we're now across. There's the old stairs down. And you get a really nice view of everything from here. And then another ramp. And you can't really see, but I've spent ages getting supports in and everything for this. No, definitely can't see. And then we come down to this structure, which I've sort of tied it into, and I'm quite happy with this actually. We'll go have a look differently. There are some stairs down into the inside of it. I'm not really sure why. They just are. That's what's there. And more importantly, there are stairs down from the back of it, I guess. And yeah, it is just a glorified, like, I don't know, lump of concrete for attaching it onto. But yeah, there's the supports going down into the bottom of the riverbed. And I'm really happy with how that's come out. And then over here, I spent more time getting everything sort of a little bit nicer here. This is now looking how I wanted it to look. And this, to look at this. It's just added a new doorway in here. Just needed it. Tired of going in that way when I needed to come over here. But this is great. There's no purpose to this, I know, but it is good. It's just lovely, and it's so much better than being in here, which is ridiculously noisy. We're not going to go in there very much. You know, if I need to come over here and look, I can look from in here where it's quiet. And I might even put the door on there, I don't know. It doesn't really need it, I just like the doorways, they're really neat. I do need to sort this. I wonder if a rounded piece just put on top of that might be kind of cool. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that works. That works really nicely there. I like that. Yeah. Obviously, I've got a lot of work still. Back wall, places, and then a roof. But I'm going to work on that slowly. Because today's project, finally she gets onto it, yep, is to get the steel working. And I'm not sure exactly where we're going, but it's got to go over here somewhere because this is where the coal is. Let's just see if we can get... No, we can't get up that one. I really was hoping I could get up there. Where is up there? Oh. Here we go. Right, and then... That's not even all the way up anymore. Fine, from here. It's night time as well again. There. Right. So over there, down in the low bit, there is two veins of coal, and then up. This is the copper one. I think, is it up here or is it over there? There is iron. Let's use the scanner and find out. I missed it. Where is it? Oh, it's just behind there. So, somewhere around here, I need to set up a new building for steel production. So let's... Oh, I know. Messing around. Let's have a proper look from a proper point where we can see. There's a couple of those pod thingies over there, so I can't necessarily build over there because the ones over there keep coming back. So that might be a problem. Yeah, there's the copper. I don't need the copper at the moment. And the iron, oh, is it there? Is that it? That is it there. Okay. So, I really just need to decide where. Maybe above this. We could have some of it up on there. Obviously the miners have got to go down here for the coal. Yeah, a big building up on the top of that. So I'm going to have a scout around and see where I want to put down foundations for the next piece. And when I've started doing something a bit interesting, we'll jump back in with some more video. I think that's the best way, because this could take me a little while just to decide exactly what I'm doing. So I will see you in just a moment. So I might have done a little bit more than just some basic foundations. Yeah, got a bit carried away with what I was doing, and like, oh yeah, I really should stop and yeah, give you an update. So it's nowhere near done. It's mostly on this side that it's done as well. I've done a bit on the back as well, I guess, but most of it's empty and just sort of not quite worked out. But you definitely, I'm really happy with this underneath bit, and this is what I meant by get some foundations and shaping and things in, and then sort of just like, oh yeah, that bit and that bit. There's some weird things going on, so let's go over and have a look. The worst thing is right now, there is no way to get up there. It's you've got to go down and walk around. So let's, yeah, I'm gonna well, I'm not gonna hop down from here because that always hurts. But yeah, I'll be back with you when we're over there, I guess. Right, here it is from this side. Oh, hello, lizardy thing. Hey, what you doing? Not causing trouble. Yeah, but anyway, sorry, distraction. Don't need that out. Let's have a look. I've sort of, like I said, not done much on the back side. You can see just a bit clearer here, I guess. Underneath the main structure, I've got the 2 coal miners. They're not hooked up or anything yet. We're not that far, but they're basically gonna go straight into some lifts to take the coal up, and then up here. This is like the main doors, I guess, but without anywhere to get in. That's a bit weird, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, there are doors here. I don't know where from. I mean, I guess if maybe one day there'll be a way around that way as well, so it really depends. But yeah, there are doors here. Double doors, sort of. You know, you can spend time just going around in circles if you want. We've got this like useless lobby area again. I'm gonna work out something to do with these sorts of things, but I like it. It's more for structure, and the dangerous doors, these don't go anywhere. They've got no safety rails. I don't know, I just liked them, so they're there. So there. We probably will put in a big door on this at some point if it feels like it needs it. And then we're gonna be in the main production area. The plan, well, I haven't got a plan yet, because I think I want to have foundries running in here, but I also want to do the manufacturing of some steel products in this building as well. So what I'm thinking is, we've got the coal coming from down there, and the iron is up here. And if we take a quick peek, so the coal gives us 60 and the iron gives us 120, so we can make 120 steel a minute off that. if we had the right sort of setup. We might be able to run 3 foundries, 2 at full speed and 1 running a bit behind. That'd probably give us our maximum output of 120. And I wonder if maybe they should be up here. I haven't really planned out the space very well yet, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe the foundry's up here, so we'll take the coal all the way up from the very bottom up here, and then we'll bring the steel back down to this layer and do the production here. So I think that's probably the next step, is to actually see what fits in within the space. I've not even put down a foundry yet, so let's see how big it is. That's probably going to be the problem. It's probably not going to fit in these spaces very well. I'll probably get 2 up here, lovely, but not 3. Let's have a look. It's not too big. Definitely room for 2. We could run them this way. How many can we get over here? Go all the way to the end. Put one here. One right next to it there. It'll be a bit squished. No, that's not too bad. And then another one. We better look at it from this side so we get it lined up nicely, otherwise it's just going to be annoying. You know, if these veins can do even better, we could get 4 up here, which would be great. We don't need 4 at the moment, but that could work. Okay, and then just going to be a case of working out all the routing for the actual things coming in. Oh, so we have to make those in here as well, do we? That's going to be fun. Although that's an alternative recipe, the same as this is. Well, let's set that to that. That's what we want. And I'll go down and do that, and just do some basic sort of running of belts and things. Oh, obviously need to get some walls up here as well. Should be interesting to decide how to do this. I suppose there has to be some sort of entrance up here as well. And get out there. I haven't really decided what the shape of this building up here is yet. And then I need to get everything from down here coming up as well, which is gonna be another challenge. Just get this all just nice and tidy. I think maybe this one's gonna be the one that comes in high. It makes more sense. But yeah, we'll get it sorted, and I will come back to you when hopefully it isn't a big load of spaghetti mess. You know what? I don't think it looks too messy actually. I've got the input for the iron coming in here, and it's splitting on this one and this one. Yeah, and then I'm going to bring the coal up from here and just split it 3 ways straight away on there. And I think that should work out quite nicely. I don't see any problems. It's quite clean, really. It's not very easy to walk through, but you know, that doesn't matter. Not the side that we're walking anyway. If we're walking, we're gonna walk over here. Guess, and we'll make sure that that's a little bit more suitable. But yeah, that's all good. So I'll do the outputs in a bit, but more importantly, I need to look at getting this coal up from below to here. So that's coming here. I did wonder if it wasn't the best place, but we can make it work. I guess really it's just going to work straight through beneath that one. I think that's right. And it needs to be a fast one. It needs to be going up like that to there, like that. Yeah. Nothing too exciting on this floor, but it's actually quite good because it is right out of the way. Now, obviously, I need to deal with down there. That's gonna be a bit messier, I guess. But there's lots of room to just, make a mess down here because there's nothing else down here. So that shouldn't be too hard. We need to just come down there and feed this one and that one into some sort of merger somewhere. Yeah, nice and simple. But you don't want to watch that because that's just not. It'll just be me faffing around with where I want to look good. So I will show you that in a minute, and I'll get the output of the smelters done as well, I guess. There's some weird noises here. And I wish I knew what it was. It's like a buzzing. But we'll see. I guess it's just all the wildlife. Oh yeah, I mean, there's lots of little bugs and everything, so who knows? But, well, this is where we're building, even if it is weirdly noisy. Right, so I have done some of the things I said I was going to do, but not all of them. I got a bit distracted, so I'm just about to hook the power up, which will be great because then I can show you what I've been doing all this time. Let's see. Yeah, off this goes. That's good. We've got power. Things should hopefully. Some of this is a bit temporary. See, we don't like using these poles anymore. But yeah, we should have power. Yeah, we've got power. We're just waiting for everything to start flowing through. So let's go down and see all of that happening. Hopefully, these have got power. Yeah, they're moving. There comes the coal, and I made a thing. I'll show you this from the outside. But I needed somewhere to put this, and I didn't really want it down on the floor. So there's that, and yeah, I had a bit of a mess around, and this is, yeah, that's the first time testing that, but that's so fun. So yeah, if you need to go down here, I don't know why anyone would need to go down here. It'd be really cool if we could make this like a hatch that closed. But oh, that's a little bit further than I was expecting. It needs a safety net because I don't even want to go here. Yeah, wow. Maybe I have to put in a safety screen to catch you, but there. That's the coal going up now. This was what I got distracted with making this thing. So they should be working. Let's just go down and have a look at the little bit that I made there from the outside because it's more for looks than actual function. There it is, yeah. It almost looks like this little command center hanging off the bottom, but it's not. It's the most pointless little room, just for merging those two into one thing and not getting it all messy. But I really like that. You know what it needs? It needs to be coloured a bit. So let's go do that. We get some things in the right colours. Much better like that. And just do the other side as well. Right. There. That, I mean, just let's go over here and have a look at it all so far, because I think it's coming along really quite nicely as a build. Oh, and it's smoking away at the top, so yeah, we need to think about that with that top section. I'm really glad I put that up there. Actually, I hadn't really considered the fact that those were going to be making a whole load of smoke, and yeah, they needed to be up there. So I've got all of this space down here for working with the steel that's now being made up the top, and it should hopefully be made fairly quickly. Let's go have a look and see how that's going. Well, everything looks like it's all going good, other than the fact that it's not going out anywhere, so it's full and they've stopped, and so I can't really tell how well it was working. So yeah, it's going to be a case of getting some belts in here and then deciding what exactly I do need to make, because I've been like, oh, I need to make steel. Well, what am I making? Yeah, let's have a look. So if I put in steel, then we can see what things we can make. Here we go. So we have got the steel pipes, and both of these things actually, just I can't move this out of the way, but both of these things we need for the next phase of, not the next phase, the next milestone. So the steel pipes we've got one recipe for, and that's just a constructor, and it uses 30 per minute to make 20 per minute. Okay, and we're making about 120 a minute, so that should be okay. And then this one is, well, confusing. So this is 60 a minute to make 15 a minute, and this uses 120 a minute to make 45. I don't even have, I mean, I have that. Maybe, I think probably when things get a little bit faster I might be able to put this in, but that's too much. So I think I'm just going to go for the basic recipes. Do we need to think about what we're going to do here, because I probably can only make one batch of this and 2 of these. Do I need 2 of these? These are much cheaper and faster. Maybe I need to have like 1.5 of this, and then just 1 of this, and that might be better. I'm not really sure what I need more of. As far as the milestones concerned, they're the same. I'd like to balance the production if I could, but that's not happening for now. So yeah, I'll have a little ponder. That's not too much to put down there. It's like maximum of 3 constructors. I thought I was going to have to put loads of things in. Yeah, I've overestimated, but there'll be more. I'm sure there'll be more things to make, and then I'll use the space up. So I suppose better just go get those all in, because that's not going to be particularly complicated. And there it is. Not very exciting, but it's in. There's loads of space left, but yeah, there's a small production line of steel-based products, I guess. And I think I've probably, gone on long enough now. We've done quite a lot. I've covered a lot in this video. You can see that's coming down there and just there now, and I've added a little bit extra roof. Not very happy with the roofing situation right now, and the power's obviously not in its best sort of setup, but it's working. On the subject of power, we had a little bit of an incident, and the power is getting a little bit close to being a problem now. So I'm gonna, get some of these ready, take them over, do the milestones and things like that. Or at least that's the plan for the next video that I put out. But yeah, I need to between now and then gonna have a look at what's happening over at the power plant, because it's not really producing enough anymore, and I need to make a plan for some power upgrades, and then see where we go from this and what's next, because we've been on phase 1 and needing to get phase 2 done for a long time. Are we on phase 1 or are we on phase 2? I don't know. We haven't completed phase 2 and we've been here for ages, so I think it's about time I got to move on and got things sorted. Obviously this building needs finishing off as well, but until I know what's going to end up in here, I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm hoping that I can upgrade the miners in places and get a bit more output. That'll be really useful. And I think there is some sandstone around here that I could use to combine with the steel to make these beams even more efficiently. Not that they're not pretty efficient already, I guess. Although, now it's pretty slow, isn't it? 15 a minute. I don't know. We could do better, I guess. So yeah, I think looking around for some sandstone, maybe on this side. I know there's some over there on the other side of the power plant, but that is not ideal. I do not want to be carting that over from there to here. So I'll see what I can find. But yeah, for now, from this not quite finished build, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully I will see you for another one soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.